And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look in the East. And you take a look at this home team. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. Down 4 spots from them. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Joe Ingles. Daniels out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5. Now here's Giddey. Goes back up. Landale with the bucket.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Hits it from three-point range. This season has been full of surprises, Greg. What's surprising you most about the NBA right now?
Kevin, the game evolves constantly. I mean, the increased speed of the league, a lot more scoring. If your eyes aren't glued to the action, you might miss it.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Curry. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Durant kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. Daniels with it. Curry meets him. Daniels passes to Kay. Daniels with it. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Curry kicks to James. For 3, Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Daniels passes to Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
That free throw, no good.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And he sinks the second. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. From deep, James. No good that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Giddey against Edwards. And here is Giddey. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Clock is at 3. Daniels inside the line. The rebound by James.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
And here comes the break. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. This is his first free throw of the game.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
First free throw is good.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And KD drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. LeBron James third.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Ingles passes to Kay. Here is Daniels, guarded by Curry. Now Daniels, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
Giddey against Edwards. Giddey the pass to Landale. Here is Daniels. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Edwards against Giddey. A shot off that time. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And James with the basket on the assist by KD.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Landale. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Durant. Curry setting the pick for Durant. A 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Back to Giddey. Pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. Ingles with a screen on Edwards. Hands it from downtown. Giddey's got his second bucket tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. 5 on the clock. KD, that's for 2. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Pass to Giddey. Makes it off the glass. Giddey's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's James. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. A nice shot by KD.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Edwards. Gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Landale. Here is Daniels. 6 to shoot. And here is Ingles. Here's the 3. And James pulls it down. Now here's Booker. This game he had 12. Curry passes it to LeBron. Outside for KD. They get the rebound. And then Durant with the dunk.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Giddey the pass to Landale. Here is Daniels. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Giddey. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
KD sets the pick for James. And it's Davis with the jam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Landale. Pass to Ingles. And here's Daniels, guarded by Kerr. And that one's good. Daniels. Gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Booker outside. Curry kicks to KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Durant's got 16 points.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Landale pass to Daniels. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit from 12.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Outside for Curry. Back to Davis. Pass to Booker. Davis with a screen on Giddey. And here's Booker from the arc. Ingles with the rebound. Gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. Here's Landale. Daniels passes to Landale. Here's Ingles, guarded by Curry. Now here's Giddey. Here's the floater. The shot will not fall. Good D by Booker. Curry with it. He has yet to score. Pass to Booker. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Ingles. It's up a 3. Daniels kicks to Ingles. Up top, Giddey. Pass to Ingles. Launches it. And it's sent back by KD. Ingles can't get it to go. 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. And James gets it to go.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Giddey against Booker. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Giddey's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Halliburton with it, outguarded by Simmons. Pass to Durant. A 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got 19 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Exum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Pass to Embiid. Driving inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Simmons, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Exum deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Now here's Booker. He's defended by Exum. To the paint. Outside for Durant. Cranes the three-pointer. Durant's got 22 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Leading by 14. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Durant is out there with Embiid. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Halliburton into the point. Embiid sets the pick for Durant. He's off on that one. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. We've got Ben Simmons. He's out there with Exum, and it's K at the center position. Back to Exum. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier. The star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now, here's Exum. His last outing, he had 8 points. Durant in the corner. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer. And with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Now, here's Green, guarded by Tatum. Tatum against Green. And here is Simmons. Still yet to score. Shoots over Embiid. It's rebounded by Booker. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's KD for 3. A second chance effort. Unable to get that one. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the wing right side. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Halliburton against Simmons. Halliburton passes to Tatum. Left side, Durant. Durant blazing up.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
It's time for Fans Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do.
Edwards has come in for Halliburton.
Coming off the floor for your home team, number 5, Anthony Edwards.
Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Exum. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Exum's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Here's Booker. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's KD. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Now, here's Exum. 8 points for him. Here's Green. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tatum dishes to Edwards with the fadeaway. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Edwards got 5 now.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Top of the key, Exum. 3-pointer. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Pass to Green. Hey, guarded by Embiid. From the arc. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Durant kicks to Edwards. Booker outside. Edwards a screen on Simmons. Booker with no one around. They get it back. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else they'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Green. And they get it. Great D that time from Tatum. Gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Durant deciding where to go with it. And he makes that one. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Here's Exum in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
2K leaderboard over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
For three, Edwards. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards against Giddey. Daniels passes to Giddey. Back to Daniels. Ingles with a screen on Curry. Clock at 4. High, arcing shot, and he sinks the layup. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Durant against Ingles. Embiid with the screen on Ingles. Pass to Embiid. Fades away. No good that time. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Back to Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Giddey at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Curry. Giddey against Edwards. Down low, here's Landale.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Now here's Curry, still without a basket. James in the post. Off target with the jump hook. Ingles against Edwards. Ingles kicks to Giddey. Hey, James defending. Giddey the pass to Kay. And the three off target. Gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Now here's Giddey. He had a 30-point outing their last game again. Here is Daniels, guarded by Curry. Daniels with it. To the middle. Here's Landale. And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star. AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
have gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Outside Edwards. Right side Davis. Pass to Durant. A three-pointer, no good.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period.
Now here's Giddey. 13 points in the game.
Anthony Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Jock Landale. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Going outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Edwards with it. Defended by Giddey. Edwards passes to KD. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for him yet.
Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Edwards against Giddey. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball. Unloads from 13. The rebound by James.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Forget his height. And for any size, LeBron is as good a decision maker as we've ever seen.
Hey, covered by LeBron. It's tipped. Pass to Daniels. Into the lane. And it's in there. Daniels has got 6 points.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Outside Curry. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Davis with a screen on Ingles. KD's shot is off.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Giddey, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Josh Giddey at the line for one.
Free throw good from Giddey. Gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's Durant. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 30.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And here is Giddey. Over Edwards, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's partly effort. but they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. For the East, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebounder in his position.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Edwards. LeBron James is out there with Durant. And there's Davis. And it's Curry in at the point. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Now here's Durant. An easy 2 points on the layup. KD's got 32 points.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Curry. Here's Landale. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Here's Kay. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Curry. Screen by James. Fires the three. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a three on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And it's Giddey in the corner. The wide open look here for Ingles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Left side, Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Always among the league leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Giddey against Edwards. Now Giddey. He's got 16. Ingles kicks to Giddey. Puts up a deep three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to KD. On the wing, James. Bounce pass from Durant. Edwards inside. Giddey defending. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Giddey in the corner. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Durant against Ingles. KD's shot is off, and James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Joel Embiid.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hey, covered by LeBron. On the wing, Daniels. They set the pick. Carries it down low. Daniels has got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Davis. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Ingles passes to Daniels. Cade is guarded by Davis. Here's Giddey. No good on the 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Being a hot 57% from the field in the third. Here's Ingles. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. That one misses. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Here's James. Good on the baseline, Jay. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Landale. 8 points for him. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. LeBron outside. Durant up top. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got 34 points.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
Hey, covered by LeBron. Here's Landale. 10 points for him. Ingles kicks to Giddey. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
Pass to Davis. Outside, James. Over Cade. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. LeBron's got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here's Giddey. 18 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Giddey's got 20.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Right side Curry. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Off target with his 3. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Pass to Ingles. Here is Daniels, guarded by Curry. Here's Kay. Misses the 3. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And it's LeBron missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Giddey. Edwards defending. Giddey kicks to Daniels. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got 6 here in this quarter.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Curry on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Giddey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Josh Giddey.
Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Edwards. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And Davis throws it down.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
On a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Now here's Giddey. 21 points in the game. Driving the lane. Pass to Daniels. Bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Outside Durant. Davis with a screen on Green. Durant for 3. Landale grabs the miss. Landale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Hitting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. That one misses. Gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Devin Booker.
15 foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Tatum with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pass to Embiid. And here is Curry. Back to Embiid. And stolen by Simmons. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now here's Durant. He's got 34. That one's off. Still out of sync. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. To the inside. And it's sent back by KD.
You know, somehow Durant is still a bit overlooked as a defender and shot blocker.
Tatum's shot is off. Daniels kicks to Simmons. Now here's Exum. Defense right on him. Green taking his time here. 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. Here's Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Now here's Booker. He's defended by Exum. Curry wide open, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 10 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Daniels passes to Exum. Green with a screen on Booker. Exum kicks to Green. Pass to Daniels. From the wing. And good that time.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Being 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And here is Curry. He's got 10. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Bobbed up there for Green. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Free throw, good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Edwards, he's checked in for Curry. Both free throws good from Booker.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Now, here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. Pulls up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Exum's got 12 points in the game. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Keep making the extra pass. Everybody. That doesn't mean you got it. Shoot it. But if somebody's open, you give it to them. Hey, right here. Make your run one step at a time.
And obviously hoping for better team basketball. Doc Rivers really laying it out to his guys.
And it's about maximizing each possession, running your offense all the way through until you find a good shot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Simmons is out there with Dante Exum. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Magnay in at the center.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Now, here's Exum. Inside. They kick it out to Green. Now, here's Exum. Edwards defending. Pass to Magnay. Good D by Embiid. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. It's LeBron with the drive. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Green, the pass to Simmons. Goes up from the top of the key. Good, he hits the jump shot. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 8th assist here tonight.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Here's Magnay. Now Exum. There's a screen to the middle. Magnay, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Tatum, no good.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Outside for Simmons. Back to Exum. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15, and the shot goes in.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. LeBron outside. Pass to Embiid. Booker in the post. Simmons is there. Clock at 6. Booker inside. Guarded by Simmons. No good from Booker. Booker's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Green up on top. Guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Tatum. James on the drive. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Now here's Simmons. Four on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Green. Here's Magne. Defended by Booker. Fires top of the key. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
Green against Tatum. 5 to shoot. Pass to Giddey. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Edwards. Now here's Tatum. James with it. Giddey defending.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
James, 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
The 10-footer. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, great ball movement there.
Being at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Landale. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Kerr. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. James in the post. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
Free throw good, James. Tatum, he's checked in for Edwards. He doesn't get the second one. And it's Davis with the jam. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Here's Landale. Daniels passes to Ingles. Back to Daniels. Down low. 4 on the clock.
Home team foul. Anthony Davis. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul. Shooting for the away team. Jock Landale at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here is Giddey after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Daniels kicks to Ingles. Here's Landale. He's guarded by Davis. Landale misses. Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's KD. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Durant's got 36.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Ingles. Daniels with it. Back to Ingles. Launches a 3. Daniels, no good. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Shot to stop the run. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
And he knocks down the first one.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
And KD drops them both. Here's Giddey. Pass to Landale. Giddey against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ingles for the 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 assists now tonight. Gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Durant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on it, even if you may risk a foul.
first one falls for him. Mark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Landale. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Nobody near Leonard. And the three ball is good. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Halliburton. Giddey the pass to Kay. That one goes in. Now here is Halliburton. Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard. That's good, and it's Haiti with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. Being about 42% so far. Daniels passes to Landale. And here's Daniels. He's covered by Halliburton. Giddey with the screen on Halliburton. And here is Giddey. Stolen by Tatum.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
The first free throw is good.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Derek White's checked in for Durant. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Pass to Giddey. Over to the left wing. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Halliburton. Landale pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kay. And it's White with the rebound. Gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. To the paint. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And that one drops for him.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Here is Daniels. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Tatum. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And Embiid throws it down.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Ingles. Now Daniels. He's covered by Halliburton. They set the pick. Here's Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
Assist from Dyson Daniels.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. And so the home crowd treated to a win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.